Same as the Exalted Ruler, I would like to thank all of you for being here tonight. We're truly blessed to have so many friends and so many great elks.
This is our first time to be in Wagoner Elks Lodge. And as I came in, I noticed your charter. November the 13th, 2004. I don't know of any lodge that's ever paid off their mortgage in that short a time. But the farther I got into the building and into the lodge and was looking at it, I kind of became worried because I didn't know what kind of people we had here. I go to the bulletin board and I find names like Long by Trash Holder. And I see names like Kiss. And one that I thought of were those rockers, you know. And is Ken L here? Ken L? No. Well, how about Ken's Hens? None of them?
No.
Oh, they must be out laying. And then there was one that I had to read twice. It was called Bowel Movements. Bowel Movements. I'm sorry. Bowel Movements. I just didn't really know what I'd gotten into. But I want you to know that Marty and I are proud to be here. I've got something like 21 and 8, 29, 59 more days to serve. Brother Joe Boykin is going to take over in April the 21st from the Northeast. But to be here, to see a mortgage burning, to take part in the great Northeast District, and in particular Wagoner, Oklahoma, we're proud to be here. Thank you.
A lot shorter period of time than 8 years that we were all over in Wagoner instituting the lodge. You all have done such a great job in that time, I'll tell you what. And to think about, first of all the many familiar faces that are here this evening, and also I tried to get Suzanne when we were coming over here to bring our mortgage so we could kind of put it in that. But, she seemed to think there might be some legal issues along those lines. I can't tell you how proud that we all are of what you've done here in Wagoner. As we discussed it at your institution, working together, pulling together, following the Grand Lodge programs, contributing to the community has led you to this success. And I know, and I think everyone here from the district and the state knows, that this is just the beginning for Wagoner Lodge. We look forward to great things in the future. It's a pleasure to be here this evening to share this moment with you. Congratulations to you all.
Good evening, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here tonight. Honorable guests, there's a lot of people here that kind of makes me nervous. I know I'm not as nervous as these two ladies over here. They've worked very hard putting this program together. A round of applause, please. I would like to say, now help me with this if I mess this up, Grand Exalted Ruler Elect Miller Pickering. That's a lot of words to say. Now this is Wagoner, Oklahoma, and our mascot is the Bulldog, so why don't we just call you Big Dog? Is that okay? Is that fine? But welcome to everyone that came here tonight. I'm very excited to be here. In fact, I asked to be here because I wanted to be part of this very special occasion. It's something that I'm very proud of, very proud to be a charter member of this lodge. And I just can't say enough about what has happened in 9 years with this lodge. 9 years ago, Leon Grace came to my grocery store and he said, James, I want you to join the Wagoner Elks. And I'd been a member of the Elks Lodge in Muskogee, had dropped out, and I said, Leon, do you think you can, are we going to be able to put this thing together? And he said, James, just join. Give me your 40 or 50 or $60. And he said, I promise you this will happen. And 9 years later, look what has happened. It's a wonderful deal. But I can tell you that the first night that we met, the first meeting that I went to was in a little one-room building. I thought, this isn't ever going to work. But thanks to some awful good people named Mike and Debbie Murphy, this building was purchased, and this lodge has grown from day one till 9 years later. Look what we've got, and look what we've done for the community. I'm so appreciative. And Big Dog, I would like to tell you that I'm glad that you saw me dressed up in my coat.
Nice color, I like that.
You like that? Because of these ladies here, I've been dressed in other costumes. I've even been in this very room in a diaper. And I'll tell you, this lodge is, the city of Wagoner depends on so many of our civic groups. And a lot of times, as mayor, you have to go to the civic groups and ask them to help with certain occasions and things that are going on in the community. This lodge, about 30 to 60 days before something happens, they're calling me wanting to know what they can do. And that's the type of people that this lodges consist of, and I'm so proud of it. They help in every area of our community, and we don't have to ask them. They're calling wanting to ask us what they can do. Exalted Ruler, I would love to give you this to you. I know that you're so proud of this lodge, and you've been here from day one, and what you've done. I don't know how you did it, because with a husband like Jim. Jim, is it okay if I keep talking? It's okay? When I get through, I'll let you speak a little bit. Do you have anything you want to say?
I already told you about that.
Okay. It says, whereas Wagoner Elks Lodge 2838 plays a vital role in our community, and whereas the city recognizes your time spent volunteering and donating resources and funds to our veterans, our elementary schools, to Wagoner area neighbors, to our local nursing homes, and many other community charities and people in need. And whereas it is proper and official to recognize for such acts of kindness and devotion, I, James Jennings, by the virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of Wagoner in the state of Oklahoma, do hereby proclaim February 23rd, 2013 as Wagoner Elks Lodge Day in the city of Wagoner.
I might add, Paul James is still up here. He told me he was going to make a scene if he didn't get to talk first. I threatened him with the baby diaper thing in the newspaper. Of burning on our building. The mortgage. Sorry. Not doing the building.
This torch to the last evidence of the indebtedness against this home. May we be emblematical to the fire of the brotherly love. May it be emblematical of fire of the brotherly love that should burn within us.
this station offers its flame. To this last evidence of death against our home, with the hope that the torch of justice will ever guide the opinions and decisions of every elk in this lodge.
As we have unburdened ourselves of the deadness against our home, and I add my torch to the last evidence of that death. May the flame that rises be symbolic of the charity that burns eternally in every Elks Lodge.
I apply this torch to the last vestige of emblematic evidence of the debt against our home, and to those who have passed on to their celestial homes, our message of thanks and gratitude for their part in the organization and progress of this lodge. And may we find renewed inspiration in this message. You will place the ashes of the mortgage in an envelope, seal it, and turn it over to the secretary of the lodge, that it may remain in the archives among the records of the lodge. Let us go forth rejoicing. Our home is free from the lien of debt. I now declare this service closed.